Good evening, YouTubers. New Time Travel Jaime 88. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And it's time once again for another Throwback Thursday review. So tonight on my channel, I am going to take a look at Doctor Who Unit Files on DVD. This is the individual US release. And it contains two classic stories, Invasion of the Dinosaurs and The Android Invasion. Stars John Pertwee and Tom Baker, and also has Elizabeth Sladen. This is the original individual release, and both DVDs came out on January 10th, 2012. There is an earlier release in the UK that came out on the 9th of January 2012. And here's what the actual box set looked like. Here it is, Doctor Who Unit Files. This is the UK symbol, the BBC DVD. There's the third Doctor, Tom Baker, the fourth Doctor, and there's Sarah Jane. And that's the Who-mobile, and that's the army truck. And behind it is the unit logo, and there's the London in the background. The artwork looks amazing. And there's the PG symbol. And it says here, the third Doctor faced ravenous prehistoric monster in deserted London, while the fourth Doctor battles robot duplicates in a strange village. But are the force of unit friends or foe? Find out in these classic adventures. As you can see right there. Now, there was going to plan a box set of the United States, but sadly, it did not make it. So anyway, instead, they decided to put it out on the individual release. Okay, before we get down to business, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the Doctor Who guy, Alex Patterson. The Doctor Who guy, if you're watching this, your channel is awesome. Keep up the good work. Make sure you check out his channel. I will put the link in the description down below. And another shout out to Michael Steinmates. Michael Steinmates, good job, man. Your videos are also excellent. Alright, so let's take a look at these two stories. Starting off with Doctor Who Invasion of the Dinosaurs. This is the 6-part story, and the DVD cover looks amazing. This is done by Clayton Hickman. And there's the two dinosaurs attacking each other, and there's the Who-mobile. There is Sarah Jane. That's the bird trying to attack her, and there's the third Doctor with his gadget. I don't know what kind of gadget is this. Someone knows, let me know. And there's the background of a town of London. And there's the unit circle around it. And there we go. Once again, you have the BBC logo from 2009 or 2010. Doctor Who Invasion of the Dinosaurs. And this is a 2 DVD set. The John Pertwee years, 1970 to 1974. Let's look at the spines. BBC, there's the third Doctor once again. There's Doctor Who Invasion of the Dinosaurs. This is a 2 DVD set from 2 Entertain. Here's the back. Scenes from the story. Okay. It says here, returning to London, the Doctor and Sarah Jane find a city almost completely devoid of life. The civilization population has been evacuated in the wake of an unimaginable event. Somehow, dinosaurs have returned to terrorize the Earth. As the Brigadier and unit fend off increasingly vicious attack from gigantic prehistoric reptiles. Yeah, the Doctor investigates just how these monsters are appealing appearing without warning. But when Sarah Jane is kidnapped, the doctor realizes perhaps even his oldest friend cannot be trusted. Who is responsible for the devastating carnage? And what will Sarah Jane do when she awakes aboard a spaceship with many light years from home? Yes, I'm trying to take my time with the description. And this the spaceship is they didn't go to space. It's an illusion. Let's take a look at DVD extras. You got audio commentary by actors Richard Franklin, Peter Miles. Yeah, the late Richard Franklin, rest in peace. Mike Yates. Peter Miles is Professor Whitaker. Terrence Wilson, Mark, designer Richard Morris, script editor Terrence Dix, and writer Patty and director Patty Russell. Moderated by Toby Haddock. Additional commentary by John Levine for the 10 minutes on part 5, People, Power, and Puppetry. Then you got deleted scenes, Now and Then, Billy Smart Circus with John Pertwee and his Who-mobile. Then Doctor Who Stories, Elizabeth Sladen Part 1. Plus there's options to play the newly color recovered version or the black and white if you want to choose that. There's the photo gallery. And plus some hidden Easter eggs too. Originally transmitted January 12th through February 16th, 1974. 148 minutes. This is a two-disc set. Here's the first one. There's the feature. And then you got the supplemental special features. This 6-part story originally transmitted in color, but unfortunately, the first episode, episode 1, was erased, wiped, and junked by accident because they was confusing with the Troughton story Evasion or the Pertwee story Invasion from the episode Web Planet. And then in 1983, a 16 millimeter black and white engineering print returned to the BBC thanks to Ian Levine. And the episodes where this is take place after the events in the Time Warrior, where the Doctor and Sarah Jane comes home, and they found out everything was evacuated. And as you can see, the milkman, the person trying to steal in the milk, and then he got ate up by the dinosaurs. And also, one of my favorites is when the Doctor has to stop the two professors from creating. He says, "Oh no, it's reversing the polarity of the neutron flow." And yes, Mike Yates, it turned against by the evil general. I can't remember what's the general's name, but it's been a long time since I hear about the story. I don't want to spoil the outcome. If you are new to watching classic Doctor Who, then this is a story. Definitely check it out. Now, the picture, the colorized when they attempted to do a color recovery. Unfortunately, the blues are gone. Only the signal came out are the red and green instead of red, blue, and green, or red, green, and blue colors. And so they had to, the restoration team, Peter Crocker, had to manually painted blue colors. The color of that episode for part 1 looks hideous and terrible. And I saw some good color clips of Invasion of the Dinosaurs. Hopefully, I will, if this story get this release on Blu-ray, then they need to add some color footage. Yeah, which is I seen some couple of Doctor Who fans colorize the story Invasion of the Dinosaurs. I will link to which the clips on it in the description down below. When the story aired on PBS in the United States, they skipped episode 1, which is Invasion, and it goes straight to episode 2, Invasion of the Dinosaur. That's when pick up when they left off, when the Doctor and Sarah Jane are being escorted to the prison camp until they stop by this evil, see the big old prehistoric dinosaurs. I wish they used Spielberg's. I wish they used CGI dinosaurs, but fortunately that could not happen because must be due to budget. Anyway, still a pretty good story. Next, here's the android evasion. This is the classic fourth Doctor story, from season 13. Here's the Doctor getting tied up by these two astronauts. And there's the android, and there's the Creel. Yup. The Tom Baker years, 1974 to 1981. There's the BBC logo and the Doctor Who. Here's the back. Stills from the story. And there's the evil Sarah Jane, the duplicate imposter. When the TARDIS lands in the sleepy English village of Devonshire, Sarah Jane thinks the Doctor has finally gotten her back home, but all is not as it seems. The village is unusually deserted, and deadly white-suited spacemen patrol the countryside. When the dead begins to come back to life, the Doctor decides to contact U.N.I.T, but their U.N.I.T friends are also dangerously changed. Who is Senator Defense astronaut Guy Crayford, and why is he in charge of U.N.I.T? Sorry about that. Who are his true masters? The Crow. And what hideous plans are they concocting? There we go. Behind the scenes. So sometimes I have to take my time here because I trying to mispronounce the names. The Doctor soon discovers the invasion of Earth has already begun, and if he doesn't stop it, mankind will be utterly wiped out. Oh boy. Now, Invasion of Dinosaurs is story number 71, while the Android Invasion is story number 83. Plus, some DVD extra features. You have audio commentary by Milton Johns and Martin Friends. Producer Philip Hinchcliffe, and production assistant Marion McDougall. Then you got the Village That Came to Life, Life After Who, Philip Hinchcliffe, photo galleries, and so much more. This story is a 4-part story originally transmitted on November 22nd through December 13th, 1975. It's 98 minutes. And this also has Nicholas Courtney for this story. The 4-part story of the Android Invasion marks the final appearances of John Levine as Sergeant Benton and Ian Marter as Dr. Sullivan, Lieutenant Sullivan. Yup. Let me show you the DVD. And there's the 4th Doctor, the Android Invasion, to entertain. Yeah. Now, my thoughts and opinions on this story. Doctor Who Invasion of Dinosaurs. Well, it's alright, but they need to improve the dinosaurs because I know they trying to attempt to do that when it came out on DVD. And I saw some partially colored needs more work. I wish Babel Color, Stuart Humphreys, to colorize the story, but didn't work. I don't think he did this one. I know he did The Mind of Evil, but nevertheless, I give this 9 out of 10. The Android Invasion. I need to rewatch this, but this is a very good episode, and I first saw it on MPT. 5 out of, actually 10 out of 10, excuse me. So, like I said, I'm going to have to rewatch this story because it's been a long time since I watching Doctor Who. Yeah, the last time I watched this story is back around 2020. And actually, it's 2019 for these two stories right here. Hopefully, I will get the Region 2 Doctor Who Unit Files DVD set. Okay, that's it for here. If you have any questions, if I mispronounce, let me know in the comments below. I apologize for trying to take my time reading the descriptions of the story, because I'm trying to improve. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.